Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Let's go over the intro and the verse to Rolling in the Deep. It looks like this. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. So the benefits to this is we are working on our power chords, our palm muting, our syncopated rhythms, and we're going to sing and play this at the same time. So let's dive right into it. To start, we're going to go over what a power chord is. So we're going to put our first finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, ring finger, 5th fret on the D string, and then our pinky on the 5th fret of the G string like this. We're on kind of the pads of our fingers. We're not like on the tips of them. So that way we can mute this low E string by lightly touching it. And we're muting the B and the high E string by lightly touching it with our first finger as well. So let's just practice this one string at a time. Just like that. We're shooting for 3 out of 6 of the strings to be ringing out. And this is the basic power chord shape that you can use for every single power chord that we learn in this song or just in the future in general. Other adaptations for this is if this is a bit much for you, you can try taking off the pinky and just have these 2 strings ringing out instead. And if this is a bit of a stretch for you, then replace that ring finger with your pinky like this. But I would recommend that you go ahead and try to get this so that way you can get used to stretching your fingers and doing stuff like this. Some bluesy stuff like that. So this will work for every power chord that we're going to go over. So this is the C power chord. Then next up we have the G power chord. So all you're going to do is take this C power chord and you're going to move up a set of strings like that. So now it's 3, 5, 5 on the E, A, and D strings. This is our G power chord. Then next up is our B flat power chord. And there's 2 different ways that you can play this one. You can just take this shape and slide up 3 frets to 6, 8, 8. And that's one way to play your B flat power chord, which is a great substitute for a B flat bar chord. The other way to do it is to go down 2 frets and up a set of strings. Just like the C power chord, except now you're on 1, 3, and 3 right here. I tend to prefer it this way, just because I think it's a little bit easier for me. But you can do either B flat power chord and it'll work fine. So after the B flat power chord, then we're going to go back to the G power chord, and then back to the B flat power chord, and then back to C. One quick note about the tab is that all of these chord changes happen on the and of 1. So this G falls on the and of 1, and of 1, and of 1, and of 3. That's part of what makes this riff interesting. But what you can do is you can just play the chord changes on the downbeats and it won't really make that much of a difference. It's just a little bit more interesting to have them on the syncopated parts. But again, you can just have them on the downbeats if you want to. So now what we're going to do is go over how to do palm muting like this. So first you're going to pinch your fingers together as though you're holding a pick like that. And then what you're going to do is take this part of your palm right here, and you're going to lay it on the saddle right here on the guitar. So we're pinching our fingers, lay the palm on the saddle, and then with whatever chord that you play, we're just going across maybe the bass strings, not going across all 6 strings all the time, just primarily these bassier ones. So let's just practice palm muting together like this on our C power chord. And that's how you do palm muting, which we're going to do for all of these chords for this part of the song. So now what we're going to do is practice palm muting and our chord transitions. So we're going to do just these 2 chords to start with. And we're going to go 1 and 2 and 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and let's do that one more time. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now let's do the G going to the B flat. We're just going to pretend that this G chord is on the downbeat right here. So ready, set, go now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do that again. Remember, you can go to this B flat if you want to. Here we go now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And finally, let's practice the B flat going to the G B flat bar. So we're going to pretend again that we're starting on B flat right here on this downbeat. So 1, 2, ready, go. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now let's do that one more time on that B flat power chord. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're going to end on the C power chord. So this was the verse for Rolling in the Deep, and I'll see you in the practice video.